All right. I think got everything going here. Oh, let me go ahead and oh. Let me figure this out. Let me fix this real quick. So are we live? Is everything good? Says we are. Let me double check here. Let me make sure everything's good. And we'll get going here because like OBS is kind of acting weird right now. So, 1 second. 1 second. Un segundo. Looks like it's all good. We'll get going here because like OBS is kind of acting weird right now. So, 1 second. 1 second. Okay, yeah, I guess we're good. All right. Well, welcome back. How we doing? Hopefully everyone's doing well. Hopefully everyone's having a good Monday night. We're hopping back into a game I haven't played in a while. And I've been saying and been promising and just been saying over and over that I was going to be hopping back into this game. And now we are. Playing some Valhalla. We're going to mix drinks and change lives. Now, I have been playing this game a lot on when I was still streaming on Twitch. Like, I was playing the game a lot, and we got through the story thing. But this is actually the first time I'm playing on a YouTube stream. So, what was my last save of this? Let's see. Day 14 had to be this one, day 18, right? I think that was the last time I played it. That seems like it is. Okay. Okay, you were charged with $10,000 for rent. Jesus, rent's expensive. Have a nice day. Jill will have a roof on her head for another month. This sense of relief will make sure she focuses at work. Have a very nice day. Oh, there we go. We have a roof over our heads for another month. 4 says yay. All right. See if there's anything new. Mark of Valhalla. She's a bit forward, so the guy seems to be a bit more of a bro. Did she reject your advances? No, I just heard from the distance, so is that no? Kind of, I mean, you're going there just to chat. It's funny. Surviving Glitch City. Yeah, so this is another thread. Yori new season. New Lilum relegations. Let's see. The government is planning to create even more new laws, so there's Oh, Lord. But people look more robotic back. Like, yeah, this is true. Alright, so I think that's it. Alright, let's go ahead and head to work. Let's start a new day. Friday, December 30th. Alright, Jill. Good evening. Gil. Gil, are you humming Shine Spark? Ah, hey, Jill. Are you okay? Are you in love, maybe? Nothing is wrong, I'm fine. Right. No, seriously, did you... No, seriously, did you fuck? Men only get so happy after they... I mean... That's not... Oh my god, you totally... Was it Alma? Did you have 7 minutes in heaven? I haven't seen this happy since, well, never. Today's escapades will bring us to a familiar place. Oh, it's Streaming Chan. Shit. Gil, I'm out. I'm gonna... All right, out of the gate, we're starting out with Streaming Chan. That's fantastic. Too much clothing. That still cracks me every time I see that. Not so fast, flat bartender. If that's even your real name, it's not, but okay. Last time my viewership had a weird peak while I was passed out. So I'm here to find out what made people so interested. Eh? Do I have something in my face? This guy... Gil got after it. Gil got after it. This guy totally fucked. No doubt about it. That gleam in his eyes is unmistakable. Whatever, just keep it down. Jill, you're here. Isn't that the passed out girl from 2 weeks ago? Yeah. I'm not here. Oh, sorry. I'll be back at my office then. Anyway. Well, we're already off to a start. We are already off to a start with this game. We are already at a start. That's fantastic. Oh, man. Let's go ahead and get our jukebox tracks for the night. Oh, man. I like. Alright, let's change the channels around to signal. There we go. Yeah, that's good. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Oh, it's these two again. You are too happy and you are too mopey. What happened? I was right. Eh? That lower girl was head over heels for him. I was right on the money. Say, that girl... I'm not here! Sorry. Isn't she the one that passed out last time? I love how they all recognize her as being the chick that passed out. Anyways, Betty was right, and that deserves a beer. And you? I'm fine. A Friday beer for a cheerful Betty. So that was, beer. 1 out of hide. 2 of these. 1 of these. 2 of these. And 4 of these. And mixed. Let's see. No aging, missing, or anything. Beer. There we go. Here you go. What's up, cats? How you doing? Woo! So the girl was actually infatuated with him. You should have seen her screaming from the top of her lungs that she liked him. And him just standing there thinking... just like that. In retrospect, it was a tad too cliched for my taste. Brr. Still, I knew she liked him. I was right, I was right. He doesn't seem particularly happy. He never is. Unlike your coworker. Holy shit, did you... I love how everyone's just like on Gil being like, yeah, this guy totally fucked. Gil absolutely got after it. Gil 100% fucked. You're making it too obvious, Gil. How? That beaming face is unmistakable. The face of a guy that got some and enjoyed every moment. Back to Deal, though. Like I said, he seems lost in thought. Victories like these are few and far between. Let me enjoy myself. Can I get something non-alcoholic, Hero? That's not how you drown your sorrows, piece of scrap. I'll have a bloom light. Okay. I need to serve a bloom light and something now non-alcoholic. Alright, so... bloom light. One powder delta. 2 of these. 3 of these. On the rocks. Mix. Ooh, I messed up something. What did I mess up? Let's see. 4 aldehyde. 1 powder delta. 2 Flanards. And 3 Carnitron, right? On the rocks. Mix. Oh, I guess I gotta. Okay, I guess I gotta make a non-alcoholic first. Alright, so I gotta make something non-alcoholic. So the optional Karma Train drinks. Are non-alcoholic. A frothy water. That makes sense. Okay, so frothy water. Next. And now the bloom light. There we go. Here you go. Thanks. Same. Celebrate all you want, but I'm freaking out here. I know nothing about relationships. I have no idea what to do. Well, for starters, what do you think, Jill? Me? Her? Betty, I've seen a few of your relationships, remember? Aside from Veronica, there's Angela, Pamela, Sandra, Rita, Monica, Erica, Tina, Mary, and Jessica. A little bit of Veronica in my life. A little bit of Angela by my side. Oh, God, that's funny. Or should I say, didn't share the bed sheets, snores like a pig, cold feet, shampoo waster, chocolate addict, too religious, fan of the wrong rugby team, teetotaler, and chews with the mouth open. Good God. What do you think, Jill? That must be quite the heartbreaker to have so many relationships in a short period of time. I mean, about piece of scrap situation. And thank you. I'm not the right person for this. Gil. He's still on fucking cloud 9. Or is it fucking in cloud 9? What about sneaky sneaky? I'll be damned, she actually hides pretty well. For starters, how do you feel about her? I don't know. I don't know her that well. You could start there. Ask her out sometime, get to know her, and maybe she'll change her mind. Maybe you'll change yours. In the end, you lose nothing by... What? I'm just realizing I'm giving love advice to a Lilum. So I don't know how well it applies to you. These things are humans and all but organs. Are humans and all but organs nowadays anyways. Even if that's the case, it's interesting that she felt that way towards him. Why wouldn't she? This fella is a good catch, if I do say so myself. And like I said, humans and all but organs. You surely encountered Lilum that you sometimes forget are not humans. Well, we live in a weird times, but hey, that only makes them more interesting. It's odd going to other cities and not seeing the same integration of Lilum, though. Well, Glitch City is pretty much the cradle of social experiments involving Lilum integration, so... Anyway, just try to get to know her. You'll find out how you feel afterwards. Yeah, I think I'll try that. It's quite the uninspired advice, if you ask me. Anything else? Let's commemorate the occasion with a piano man and a piano woman. Now I need to serve a piano man and a piano woman. Alright, piano man. 2 of these. 3 of these. 5 of these. 5 of these. And 3 of these. On the rocks. Mixed. Piano man. Now, a piano woman. Which are 5 of these. 5 of these. 2 of these. 3 of these. And 3 of these. Alright. Age. Mix. Boom. Here you go. And now we reach a stalemate. I normally take the piano man, but I feel there's a symbolic value in taking the woman. Why order like that then? I hate Laura. You what? She's gonna take you away from me. You're my piece of scrap, not hers. You're mine. Mine. Betty, you don't own me. Besides, I can't for the life of me leave you alone. I feel like the moment I let you out of my sight, you'll just crash. Jesus. That's not a laughing matter. You need someone making sure you aren't kicking people. That's not normal, you know? Besides, it's not like I have something with her yet. You're right. So you won't leave me? I'd wear myself sick if I left you to your own devices, honestly. We should leave now. Oh, yeah. We're holding a small New Year's party tomorrow. I don't know if you want to come. We'll come. Are you sure? We will. Fine. We'll be here, Jill. Anyway, see you then. Bye, Bye, Bill. Please go again. Party! Screaming Chana's back. She just shows up once you hear party. Party? I'd love to go. But I told everyone that tomorrow I'd end the year with a party myself, so... Sorry. I totally forgot she was already here. Man, that was such bliss. Still, I can see how traffic spiked. Things get fun here. And just like the last time, I needed to show my viewers something fun. Give me something nasty. She wants something nasty again. What would be a nasty drink? A streaming Chan wants. What? gosh. I don't know. Nasty drinks. I guess we'll go with this. This sounds nasty. There you go. This is the... Oh, hold on. It was nasty, alright. And now it's time for me to be a nice person and give you something nice. Eh? It's the second time I'm here, so it's only natural you get your own copy of my theme song. No, thank you. Don't be shy, let me give you one. I mean it, no thank you. Well, too late. It's already in your player. That can't... How in the ever-living fuck did you do that? I love the quote. How in the ever-living fuck did you do that? she's actually legit mad about that. Like, how in the ever-living fuck? Oh my god. That's amazing. Oh man. This game's great. Magic. That's bullshit. Video editing magic. Did you just hack into the music player? Let's move on, shall we? Yeah, whatever. Hey, weren't there dogs? Last time you talked about this place like it was this zany haven of sorts, but I see the same shit. Seriously, no decorations or anything of the like. Good question, where are the dogs? I either haven't paid enough attention to the arrival or they haven't come. Idols, newspaper managers, talking dogs, and yet this is the same old bar like last time. I might sue you for fake advertising, you know? Now that I think about it, maybe boss just donated money to this Sierra thing. And then tricked the dog into coming here as a part-timer for kicks. Oh well, anything interesting lately? I mean, it's not like I missed them, but they should at least show their faces. Hello? Sorry, what did you say? I was asking if there were any new stories. This is not a newspaper, you know. Nor is it a crazy stories on demand streaming service. Oh, there's Anna again. That's a big fat lie and you know it. Shut up. But I said nothing. Or I meant, so shut the idea up. Yeah, that. I won't. Last time I came here, my viewership spiked for some reason. I want to find out why. Maybe Pretty Boy over there can tell us the story of who he fucked. Gillian's still on cloud 9. He's so distracted he won't even make a retort. Amazing. I guess there's something worth saying, but then I want to hear it. Well, Kira Mickey came yesterday again. You're shitting me. You expect me to believe she came all the way here again? Do you even have proof like the glass from the last time? Well, if I may interject. Uh-oh. There's Dana, the boss. You been listening, boss? The walls are pretty thin. Oh. Anyway, she did. I even took a pic with her. She did what? Let's see. Why? I try to make an appointment with her and she's always busy. But you see there and she just comes waltzing over? It's not fair. Hey, if I knew how the hell stuff like that happened, I'd share my secrets. I was just as baffled as you are right now. Yeah, but I bet you're not even that much of a fan anyway, are you? You're not wrong. Can you at least tell me how nice she was as a client? Very graceful client, much like the last time. A really nice girl. I'm gonna give you my number. If she ever comes back, you let me know, you hear? I'm not gonna let you keep her to yourself. I really doubt she'll come back again, though. She already came twice. I'm not taking any chances. I need something to drown this anger with. Give me something girly, will you? Okay. Now she wants a girly drink. Girly drink. What's the most expensive girly drink? Not the Moonblast. Sunshine Cloud. Fluffy Dream. Blue Fairy. So it is the Moonblast. On the rocks. 6, 1, 1, 2. And then blended. There you go. Phew, let's just chill a bit. It's still not fair. You know, you're boring today. You're not chatting that much, nor are you doing anything fun to me. Maybe the whole peak viewership thing is just you. Eh? Maybe this bar and me both had nothing to do with the site. Maybe you were just that good. Are you hitting on me? Am not. In fact, I'm kind of trying to get you to leave pronto. Don't be so hard on the girl. She's fun. Another nuisance shows up. Wow, Joe hates me. It's not hate, it's just... Wait, I'm not having this conversation again. Boring. Hey, you are curious, right? About Fuckboy's partner? I want to know who it was. They all want to know who Gil hooked up with. It's great. Do you know? Maybe, maybe not. That maybe not settles it then. Not taking any chances. Oh, come on. Bartender, you're making lots of faces there. It's nothing really. Did the two bartenders break or something? Should I call the manager? Tech support? Hey, Joe, enter an outer voice, remember? Fuck. Yeah, what? Who fucked? Aside from that guy, I mean. Say, you're oddly calm today. Well, I've been getting more sleep lately. That way I don't feel like if I stop speaking, I'll die. Jesus. Crash is one hell of a drug. Yeah, I mean, crash, yeah. Crashes are brutal, man. Like, if you crash, it sucks. And wouldn't you know, I can actually make it a premium time if I go commando. Huh? But come on, I'm getting bored out of my ass here. Do something. I'm not a dog. You can just ask me to roll over, you know. Mind if I entertain you a bit then? Boss? You and Gil take a break. I'll entertain the Missy here. Alright. Ah, Jill, by that I mean take Gil with you. I don't want him humming to the middle of the road and right into a truck's grill. Heh, grilled Gil. Alright, Gil, go with me. Eh? Jesus. Oh, man. Bro, same. I napped, like, I woke up at, like, 9:30 or something like that. I went to Publix to go get water and, like, a couple other things, and went ahead and got a couple pub subs and stuff. Came home, ate a sub, immediately went back to sleep, and I slept till, like, 5 p.m. Like, I was just like, where the hell did I do, like, a 5-hour nap? It's like, what the hell? Alright, so we're on break now. It's now safe to keep playing. Jill and Gil out on a break. Want one? No thanks, I don't smoke. Alright, I got a text from Alma. Boss, Alma and Gil didn't fuck. Well, that's a bummer. She is sending congratulations your way, though. Tell her I said thanks, I guess. So, who was the lucky girl? So it was a guy. I never thought you swung that way. It wasn't a guy. So it was a girl, and you did fuck. I don't feel comfortable talking about that, you know? You don't make things easy for me, though. How so? I mean, you're pretty hard to get close to, you know? You never talk about yourself. You're talkative so long as it doesn't involve you directly. Teasing you is literally the only thing I know to get through to you. You make me sound like some weird loner. You are a weird loner. I mean, truth be told, like, I also am kind of someone that does not like talking about themselves that much. So I kind of get it. I kind of understand it. Or at least tell me if you enjoyed the night you spent with whoever it was. I did. Good for you. Why are you humming Sunshine Stone so much, though? Well, after that idol girl came yesterday again, I looked up her disco. I looked up her I don't know how to speak. Music library. That's what we'll say for now, because I can't pronounce that word for some reason. Discography or something like that. And I can't stop humming and listen to them. Right. Oh God, you didn't fuck the idol girl, did you? No, why would that be a problem though? I don't know, it just feel weird. Well, that's that for the break. Let's go back. Right. Oh, and Gil? Keep in mind what I said about opening up more. I mean it. That way we won't tease you so often. Listening to you say that has to be the weirdest thing I've heard this year. Shut up. I wonder if Alma finds Gil attractive. I love how everyone's like, oh, it's Alma. Yeah, since we got the Streaming John theme now. You can go ahead and use that. I'm wondering, maybe I should do, because of my last Alma art piece I did was really good. And a lot of people liked it. I wonder, Yes, she is. Yes, she is, James. She is. She is that. Yes, you would be correct. And since I've been kind of going down, doing some of the nude art pieces now, wonder if I should do an Alma piece. Revisit and do an Alma piece for my next art piece. Ideas are popping in my head. And that's that. Back. Dorothy! What were you two doing back there? Fucking. Oh, so just chatting then. Holy crap, did you two really? Gil's over there just humming away. And everyone's just like... Oh. John has the face of a man who fucked to death recently. See, Gil, you're making it too obvious. How? What will we have today? I'll have a gut punch coming right... Eh? What? No, nothing. Dorothy wants a gut punch. Is the world ending? Oh my god. Oh, we get to add all the Carvatrine. Yes. Yes. Aged and mix. Here. Stop looking at me like that. Sorry. Are you okay? It's weird for you to order something like that. Yeah, I'm just trying stuff out. Did you know Lilium tongues are designed to identify food using chemical components? Our tongues were designed with the human ones in mind. For example, the first flavors that we detect are sour and bitter, just like you guys. I checked my personal specs and apparently my sensitivity is set to 1.2235x. That makes me hate those flavors because I feel them harder. Why all that exposition? I mean, I'd lie if I say I wasn't interested, but why? Well, after the last time, I got curious and started checking how many of my systems have worked in detail. For example, the tips of my fingers are so sensitive vibrations you can make a seismograph with them. Huh? And checking that, I found out it's all based on how humans work. And that got me thinking about what you said. I mean, for my systems to work, humans had to understand how they work. And after all the discoveries, they're not any more or less artificial. Why should I be? I don't know. Well, oops, I said that too fast. It was opposite of what I felt last time. I feel like I'm here right now. Glad to hear that. Alright, then let's try something sweet now. Something sweet. That's more like it. Of course, the Sugar Rush. And more. Yes. Sorry, Dorothy. You are getting plastered tonight. 2 out of hides, 1 powder, and we mixing. There you go. Ah, nice. To be honest, it's a bit surreal for me. What? I'm here talking to you and you're answering like any human would. You're even expressing happiness. I remember when I was a kid, I usually tried to strike conversation with AIs. But after a bit, they just start looping through their built-in answers, repeating the same things over and over. That always made me crash back into reality. When I think back to that, having such advanced AIs like you right here now, it's amazing. I don't know, it makes my inner child happy to see something she always dreamed of. It helps when I feel particularly cynical. Aw, you flatter me! Besides, I always thought about humans like nature's Lilum. The method might have been different, but we too evolved from a more simple form ages ago. If Lilum managed to create biological life years from now, it will all have come full circle. So what should I take from this is... You love me! What a conclusion from Dorothy. So what I should take from all this is... You love me! Don't overdo it. Anything else? Let's go with a sugar... Oh, I just gave her a Sugar Rush. Alright, I guess another Sugar Rush. Okay, a Sugar Rush, alright. Cats. Yes, Dorothy. Oh, God. I can only imagine the fan art that is out there for Dorothy. And I think I just want to leave that as an imagination. I'm not sure it's something I may want to actually look up. I may just stay out of that rabbit hole. Here you go, another Sugar Rush. Here you go. Even in doubt, my love for these is real. How romantic. So I take it the solipsist problem got solved? Yep. All the reality crisis started the other day. My guardian, Cara Mom, nobody's judging you. My mom decided to meet with the mother of her daughter's girlfriend. It was a very emotional meeting. They both said they felt like they closed a long chapter. I was moved, but that's when it set in. Why was I moved? I never met any of them, so where do these feelings come from? Why do I feel things? Do I really feel them? What tells me someone else isn't pressing a button to make me feel that? What tells me I'm in my body? What is real? Boom! Oh, don't worry, by the way. I'm fine. Thank God, it's unnatural to see you down like that. Man, that go-go is a blast! Don't you feel like talking a bit more with Dee Dee? Oh God, where did Dana take streaming, Sean? Dee Dee's too much of a prick, and Go-Go is tired. Besides, I want to talk with the bartenders. Oh, fuck. Well, I tried, Jill. I'll be in my office. Cute little girl, Lilum. Cam girl. Oh, no. Cute little Lilum girl. Cam girl. Oh my god. Oh lord, these two. Yeah, yeah, I did see that come across the screen. Oh, did I miss bath time? Oh my god. Oh, fiddlesticks! Anime was a mistake. What's your name, girl? I'm Dorothy Hayes, at your service. Do you come here often? Are you hitting on me? Hey Dorothy, I'm in the middle of a live stream. Do you want to participate? Sure, sounds fun. Oh no. Okay, let's take a recommendation for you. What should I drink next? Try the Sugar Rush. Bartender, a Sugar Rush over here. Bartender. Sorry, what? Sugar Rush, please. Right. Damn, 3 straight Sugar Rushes. Oh god. Oh my god. I want to see this so bad. I want to see this so bad. This is going to be too good. Here you go. Good choice, Dorothy. Yay. So what are you doing in my turf? Streaming Chan. Yes. No, I mean that's what she calls herself. Man, that's a tacky name. Wow. Yeah, but it's my tacky name. Actually, that's not really my name. What's your real name then? Behind Streaming Chan's awesome max lies the humble Nicole Chen. Oh, okay. Humble? Why not call yourself Streaming Chen? It's funny that you mention that. You see, when I started, I called myself Nico Chen. I changed websites so the name felt a bit out of place, thus I became Streaming Chen. Gotcha. Everyone nicknamed me Streamy Chan though, so I just went along with it. Oh yeah, I get it. At one point I was going to call myself Dolores Hayes, but then I realized the name was as subtle as a brick to the face. Anyway, I'm here because the last time I came here I ended up with greater viewer numbers than usual, and so I wanted to treat my loyal audience again. Oh, I see. Well, you came to the right place, especially if you're looking for some comfy fun. Honey here might seem harsh, but she just need to crack her shell. Shut up. See, you just need to say the right thing at the right time and she becomes a sweetheart. Quiet, you. Don't play hard to get. You know it's true. Hey, stream girl. Yeah, that's me. I'll regret asking this, but don't you have a sponsor? It's weird that it's been this long without some advertisement. I have, but you see, the contract with them expired, so Marvin, the business guy or whatever, had to make a new one. He was going to send the draft to his lawyer as it had a couple of additions, but let's say he got too excited with my VR model and the contract became a... Aha. 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 Right. I see. Okay. Right. That's, okay then. Oh, so he used the contract too. Dorothy, we don't need to elaborate. We don't need to elaborate. Yup, he cut it into a pair of panties and rubbed it vigorously. We really need to elaborate. We honestly could have put 2 and 2 together. We really could have put 2 and 2 together and could have figured out what was meant by that. I mean, you expect certain principles to be upheld, even in the adult VR industry. I reported him and he got fired, but now they're looking for a new business person thing. Honestly, I think the paper cuts offers ticker punishment enough. But I mean, why the contract? I don't mind if he talked to the manage me, but the contract? That's money that you're soiling right there. God, Jesus. Yes, they are elaborating even further. Yes, they're elaborating much more further. I would have gone back on the deal were it not for the owner paying me a visit and apologizing profusely. Some people seriously. Dick paper cuts. I've done enough crazed teacher fantasies to know what they can be a problem. Know how they can be a problem. I don't think you need to have experience to understand that. That said, Gil's been grimacing for a full minute now. Don't mind me. Huh? But you know, I like you, Dorothy. Why don't we celebrate with beers? My treat. Alright, Chewy-chan, 2 big beers. Now I need 2 big beers. Oh my god, alright, so 2 big beers. That means it'll be double of everything. So there'll be 2 of those, 4 of these, 2 of these, 4 of these, and 8 of these. And then just mix. Alright, so that's 1 big beer. And we'll do it again. Here. Cheers. Cheers. Alright, I'm not filling my tongue or my feet. Time to get loose. She's drunk. Oh god, she's hammered. Oh no. Did I hear lewd? Do you have any stories? This will be a treat for non-premium users. I once met a guy that insisted on doing it in a jacuzzi. Oh man, he didn't mind being in premium time, so I started setting up the cameras. And man, was it a challenge. I wasn't just gonna stream over the water, I wanted some underwater action too. What did you do with the bubbles and all? That was the least of the problems, we just turned the jets off. But not only did I have to make a makeshift underwater cover, I also had to keep in mind the heat. Heat isn't good with cameras. Oh no. Did you try chilling the cam a bit and putting it in a bag with some filling? We made something more convoluted. Oh no. We took a small cooler, opened a hole for the lens and sealed it with plastic. I made sure things looked good through the cam and started recording. Threw in some cooling packs and sealed the fuck out of the cooler. Did it need any weight? Yep, luckily the guy was into bodybuilding, so he used some old dumbbells. He was also ripped as fuck, but that's another story. It was all a success, but it's also the last time I have sex on the jacuzzi. Blood rushing, hot water. I felt like I was dying midway through it. Thank God he decided to resume the action out of the water midway through it, or I would have surely died. Well then, at least the guy didn't burn himself. What do you mean? Last time I had sex on a jacuzzi, my body got so hot the guy... Oh. Where do they come up with all this? Oh. I consider investing in a cooling system, but it's so situational and expensive that I'll pass. Besides, these cooling systems require too much maintenance. Wait, I think I should just leave, but care to join me in escapades for the rest of the night? Can I plug my services at the end of the night? Sure, then count me in. I've got the perfect stories. Let's be on our way then. Goodbye, bartender. Bye, honey. Well, let's start the story. You see, there was this mega Wait, seriously? They left. A pair made in hell. Jill's is probably sitting back there going, what the hell just happened? That's literally what's happening with Jill right now. She's looking back at this going, what the hell did I just witness? At least they look like they're having fun. That method of filming underwater sounded convoluted as fuck though. But I guess it's hard to keep a cool head when you're horny. Very true. We're done, boss. Man, don't you just feel great? We're in the same place. Here, Joe, what's this? A bonus. Today I got a taste of the kind of clients you deal with and... Keep it up. Well, tomorrow's the big day, so get ready. That goes for both of you. Oh my god, that's great. Drinks total 760, commission 30%, today's payment 180, tip 750, flawless service bonus. Either I'm getting old or that girl was too much even for me. Oh man. Oh jeez. That's fantastic. Oh my god. That probably was like the funniest. That was probably the funniest interaction that I've seen in this game. And there's been some very, very funny interactions in this thing. Good lord. Right? I think we all wanted to hear the Dorothy story. You have no notifications or reminder. Happy New Year. May all your wishes come true in a new bountiful year filled with health and joy. Happy New Year. I'll leave the closet open in case you want to hide from the noise. 4. Thanks. Oh my god. That shit was too funny. Alright. Alright. On to work. Next day. There wasn't anything she wanted to buy, so. Alright, here it is. Let's see. Well, let's see. Gil is in the back getting everything ready. I'll go grab some food I ordered. They only agreed to work on New Year's if I went to pick it up myself. Are you alright? I'm scared. Gabby will show up at any minute. Oh, that's right. The her ex's little sister, where also her ex died. So relax, everything will be alright. I can assure you of that. Drink something. Maybe that'll cheer you up. Maybe. I'll leave you for a bit, but keep your chin up. If you get through this, I'll give you, I don't know, a hug. Does that work? A hug? A big one. A reward for after everything's said and done. Gotta go. You can do it. Right. Everything's fine. You've been avoiding this all these years. Now it's time to face it head on. Yeah, everything's fine. Everything will be better after I talk to Gabby. Boss might even give me a hug. I'm okay. Hello. There's Gabby. Gabby. Come in. Excuse me. Welcome to Val... Hey! They're both at the same time. You talk first. No, well... Some days ago, I got a letter. And even odder than getting a letter is the fact that it was from your sister. A what? My sister sent you a letter? That's the first I've heard of it. What did it say? I don't know. I never opened it. At least not until now. Huh? I figured I should read it with you. Yeah, let's do it. Let's read it. Alright then. This is the letter. Sorry. Just that? Yep. Isn't there anything else in the letter? Maybe on the back? This is just like your sister. I spent days worried about what this letter... not wanting to open it for what it might contain. I lost sleep and appetite thinking about it. And after all those worries, after all those problems, after all these years not talking to her, she sends me a letter, a fucking letter of all things. And she just says, sorry? Sorry for what? For our fight? For not talking all these years? Now I'm pissed. Are you laughing? Sorry, I remembered all the times my sis provoked you that way. Like the time where she gave you chocolates labeled 1, 2, and 4 during Valentine's Day. And you were pissed about the lack of a 3. Or that time when you left an unopened beer bottle on the table, she sneakily opened it and took a sip. She didn't tell you she did it and you were confused all day long. You always bragged she knew me like the back of her hand. Or she always bragged like she knew me like the back of her hand. If the letter's supposed to piss me off like that, I guess she had all the right to brag. Maybe she was being sincere, though. She did express to me that she was sorry on more than one occasion. She did, huh? You told me she died from localized nanomachine rejection, right? In her heart, yeah. Instead of the massive rejection that always makes the news, her case was more focused. They usually amputate or replace the part and call it a day. But organs are different. The condition made her susceptible to transplant rejections. Not to mention artificial hearts and genetic treatments were out of the question. Yep. Thing is, apparently, she suffered that since she was 18, but kept it a secret from everyone. Jesus. Why? Hell if I know. I was angry to learn that she hid it. Why didn't she tell me? Was it to avoid worrying me? Was she ashamed? What was it? Wait, how did she live so normally then? She had to use a serum, shots near her heart every 3 days. Apparently the serum burns like hair, burns like hell. The shot even left her a nasty mark where she had to apply them. So the thing near her left breast wasn't a birthmark. So yeah, obviously Jill's seen it. And the rejection was what ended up killing her. The nanomachine rejection was what ended up killing her, but they couldn't find what made her so vulnerable. Doctor said she might have missed a shot, or the shots made her other defenses grow weaker. The condition could have just gone nuts out of nowhere. Maybe it was blood pressure. Jeez. Maybe it was a regular heart attack and the rejection acted afterwards. They don't know. She kept it a secret from everyone, so nobody knows. Maybe she told me about it, I could have helped her. Maybe she'd still be alive. Maybe she wouldn't have to face it all alone instead of just dying in her sleep. Damn. Thinking about what ifs won't bring her back. I spent so much time hammering myself with what ifs after you told me she died. What if I waited to cool down a bit back then? What if I just swallowed my fears at that very moment? What if I had apologized earlier? What if I had given a chance to the research institute thing back then? And the amount just increased threefold after I lashed out at you the other day. But today I realized something. Having such regrets with the dead is a hollow effort. Jesus. Yeah, definitely. The mood definitely changed. Yeah, you're alive, you're here. I can make amends with you, but I can't make amends with the dead. I can't apologize to her like I can apologize to you right now. Jill. Lenore, she's resting now. She's just resting after having that heart condition all these years. She didn't have to face it alone, though. If she only... So, let's celebrate her life and achievements. If we are to mourn, let's mourn her together. If we are to honor her, we'll do it together. Together. Lenore was a fun-loving person. The best we can do right now is try to lighten up, even if it's only for a moment. I need to ask, though, did she really start to complain about chest pains shortly after I left? No. She didn't get visibly worse after you left or anything. Everything was actually too sudden. She did complain about chest pains from time to time, but that actually goes away. That actually goes way back before you left. Back then, we thought it was just acid reflux or something. Which, by the way, acid reflux is a bitch. As someone who does get acid reflux, not as frequent as I used to, but there was a time like where I got acid reflux really, really bad. That shit sucks. It is incredibly painful. It is not fun. Gods, I even blamed her death on you. I was just too angry back then, and part of me just wanted to put the blame on someone or something. And you didn't deserve that. Sorry. Hey, I'm sorry too, you know. We both have things to apologize for. Don't think too much about it. I should have been more mature and not shouted at you either, so... Let's just call all that water under the bridge, shall we? Are you sure? Of course I am. So how did you find me exactly? Well, have you heard of a message board called Danger U? I have, yeah. Well, truth is that I visit it from time to time. And the other day I read a thread that discussed the bar. And the description of the bartender sounded just like you. Are you mad? No, not mad. More like dumbfounded. Hey Jill, can you tell me what the problem was back then? What sparked that fight? Weren't you happy with my sister? Well, Back then I didn't know what to do with myself after I graduated college. I went in and pretty much hated my last couple of years there. It's not far-fetched to think that I only tolerated being there because your sister was with me. Had she stopped supporting my studies, I would have quit right then and there. And then after graduating, I got a very good job offer that she accepted on my behalf in no time. She kept saying it was the best for me to live for me in my future, but I was livid. Why did she have to do that? I hated it. I didn't even know if I wanted to go there, but she still insisted so much. Like she was forcing that burden on me. And then my became our future, and she started talking about marriage. You were going to... Whoa, that's a development. I don't think we ever took it seriously. It was just something that she kept mentioning. Not like we didn't think about that down the line, but she mostly teased me with it. But the thought suddenly scared the shit out of me. I loved her, but I don't think I was ready for such a commitment, especially considering what she did. I didn't know what I wanted to do, but it wasn't going to let her decide such a big thing for me. Which is fair. I mean, that's honestly... Like, you can't blame Jill for that, you know? I mean, she could be really pushy from time to time. Like I said, I pretty much passed college thanks to being with her, and that was partly because she was so pushy. Even if she had the best intentions, she could be abrasive from time to time. And it rained down on me at that moment. She took it upon herself to make that choice for me. What would have stopped her once we got married? What if she suddenly decided to craft my life to her needs after marriage? I knew her. She would do it thinking it would be best for me, but what about my freedom, my say on the matter? Which is 100% true. So that's where you stopped loving Lenore? No. I never stopped loving her, which is why it hurt so much. But you have to understand, I didn't want to wake up 40 years old and working at a job I hate. Just out of routine, getting used to it. I wanted a break from everything for a while to put my thoughts in order, regroup myself, think carefully about what to do next. I can understand. I've sometimes felt the same, even though I'm not in college. So that's what led to you two fighting. You know, the word fight makes it sound like we exchange blows or something. It's all silly when I think back to it. Tragically silly. Maybe I was the one who started the fight, getting all defensive about not wanting to take that offer. Perhaps if I didn't overreact to her arguments about wasting this huge opportunities, maybe she wouldn't have lashed out at me this bad. Could have been avoided if I just kept a cool head and talked about it with her. My sister said something like that. Huh? I told you she mentioned on more than one occasion how sorry she was about the whole thing, right? Should have listened to her to the end, but instead I kept pushing her. I should have just kept a cool head instead of letting my jealousy take the best of me. It was her offer, not mine. I should have stopped projecting myself so much into her. Something like that. Lenore. We are quite the hotheads, you, me, and sis. You were supposed to be the mature one, you know. Play your role correctly. But why didn't you come back, Jill? Did you end up hating us that much? Did the break include us, too? No, it's just that... Remember when your sister was giving a class and you broke a window? How you didn't want to see her for fear of being scolded? But my sister wouldn't have scolded you. But I was afraid, dead afraid. I couldn't bring myself to face your sister. But I faced her back then, and I was like 7 at the time. Why couldn't you do it? It's not quite the same. And in perspective, no matter what reason I come up with, it will never make sense. Everything sounds very stupid when I look back, you know? Not that it makes things easier. I won't ever get to speak to her ever again, and it feels bad because it's stupid. I swear, you and my sis were meant for one another. You both moved on after all that, but neither had the courage to go back and say you're sorry. And like I said, berating myself over these past mistakes won't bring her back. I miss her so much, though. We were together all the time, always talk about dumb stuff. I wouldn't call my parents useless, but she was the one I could always talk to. I feel her absence every day. Yeah, it's tough. And you're right, Cats. Like, the writing in this is actually really good. It's actually really good writing. Everything is just so quiet now. She was an amazing person. Yeah, she was an amazing person. Mourning is fine and all, but we should be celebrating her life. If she was here, she would tell us that there's no fun in sulking for so long. She told you that all the time. The same way she told you to stop rubbing things in people's faces. Both figuratively and literally. Hey, I was 8 back then. So let's have a toast in her honor, shall we? A toast? Yeah, let me get you a drink. A drink? Don't worry, trust me. Let's make something to toast Gabby with. Preferably something sweet. Sparkle Star. Obviously something with optional Carmatine. We'll give her, non-alcoholic, Blue Fairy. Grab this for a sec. Okay. Lenore, I know you're watching from the beyond right now. As I give a drink to your little sister, it's obvious to me now that we both meant to make amends at some point, but we never got around to it. I can't apologize to you anymore, but I can at the very least make you rest easier. So know that I'll look out for Gabby in your absence. I'll make sure Gabby grows into a fine woman just like you were. I'll always be there for her. I'll be sure that the little brat doesn't face the same problem you and I had. Hey, wanna add anything? I'll always miss her. Don't say it to me, say it to her. That's a bit Come on, just this once. I'll always miss you, sis. Sis, you idiot. Why did you keep that secret so long? Idiot. I always told you everything. Wasn't I enough, you idiotic idiot? Joe, promise you won't be like that knucklehead. That you won't keep stuff like that to yourself. Only if you promise the same to me. And promise me we won't fight? I can't do that. Eh? You and I are both too thick-headed. Sooner or later we'll clash on some opinion. But what I can promise is that I won't run away like last time. We'll both cool off and talk it over like the adults we are. I'm not an adult. Let's face it. You've been more mature than I have. Yeah, it pretty much is. Hey, did you mean what you said, that you'll look after me? I'll always be here for you, Gabby. I mean, I'm not Lenore, but I wouldn't dare leave my little sister alone. Jill. Hey, wasn't this a toast? Right. For Lenore, faithful sister and girlfriend. Cheers. Cheers. So, about this drink. Can I drink it? Do you like it? Take a sip. It's not bad. Why not drink it then? You're with an adult. We might as well break the alcohol taboo here and now. Right. Now that I think back to it, didn't your sister give you a beer once as a prank? Oh yeah, that. It was April Fool's. I should have known better when she offered me an apple soda. I put bubblegum on the soles of all her shoes in retaliation. That's funny. Yeah, but did you know you got my drink that time? Huh? She gave me a beer and it turned out to be an apple soda. Oh, she accidentally gave... Oh, did you get back at her? Well, I did hide all the... Just sit down under your breath. I did hide all the dildos in the house that night, only to find out she knew how to use it. Oh my god. And as a follow-up, she used that same cucumber in this. Oh. She said, so do you like eating me for lunch? Jill, I'll tell you when you're older. Or never at all. Jesus. If your parents know you're here, they think I'm in Claire's actually. Who? Oh, she's my best friend at school. And this Claire knows you're using her as an excuse, right? Of course, how would she cover for me otherwise? True. Will you go to her house afterwards? To be honest, I didn't think of that far. Maybe I will. I do live in another district, but Claire doesn't live close by, so... Well, it can't be helped. I live nearby and the streets aren't exactly safe at night. Why not stay with me tonight? Are you sure? I don't live in a mansion, but I'd say it's comfy enough, at least to spend the night. Sure, I'd love to stay with you. Great. Hey, does your dad still have that bakery? His bread is really good. Yep, he opened a second branch last year. So he's looking to expand? I think he got into a partnership with a friend in the motor district. The guy saw an opportunity after realizing the motor district was almost no bakeries. I still remember when your sister introduced me to him. He started shouting, I knew it. I fucking knew you were a lesbian. Mark one for daddy. I think he had this bet with an acquaintance of his ever since my sis was 12 years old or so. Dad said sis was into girls. The acquaintance didn't believe him. Cats. Look at salads differently now. Yeah. He bet a beer on whether he was right or not. That beer bottle is still in the fridge. It's even labeled Sweet Victory. Your mom and Lenore never made up, did they? I guess that one wasn't as simple as said one too many things argument. Mom was always obsessed with high society and her full circle of friends. A lesbian daughter was a no-no. I'm still on my sister's side for that one, though. Mom didn't reject her because she herself was homophobic. She did it because her friends were. That's honestly probably like a worse feeling. That's almost worse. That you rejected your kid because of their sexuality, not because of anything you may believe or anything like that, but more of the circle that you're in. That sounds worse. To Mom, the opinion of her circle of friends was worth more than her own daughter. Yeah, that's almost worse. How does she react to her death? Don't know. Mom and Dad broke up 2 years ago. They did? They never got married, so there was never no proper divorce. I haven't seen her since August, I think. Did you fight too? No, she just hasn't shown up. You must have felt alone, huh? I've been there. A bit, but I'm not alone anymore, thanks to you. Huh? I thought there was going to be a party here. Alma, over here. Party? A small New Year's celebration. Want to stay for it? I don't want a kid to burden... Don't worry, you won't. You only get cola for the night, though. No alcohol. It'll give us time to catch up even more. I can introduce you to some of my friends. You in? If you don't mind me. Great. Hey, Alma, come here. There's someone I want to introduce you to. Aww. So, white screen. Oh, that's it. Oh, wow. I didn't think we were going to end that early. I did not think we were going to end that early. Wow. Wow. Well, that was cool. That's definitely a cute ending for sure. Oh, that was the guy that was the writer, Fernando Damas. He's the dude that he's the dude that yeah. He was the one that he was one of the people that liked my Alma art piece, if I remember correctly. I have to go back and search for that because that one was a long time ago I did that one. Yeah, let me double check and look. That's still to this day probably my... I mean, there's no if. It's definitely the most well-received art piece that I've done. See, I'm going back to even look through the likes and stuff. Let's see if I find it here. I like the music too. I like the credit music. It's pretty good. Yep, it was. Yeah. Yeah, the guy that they said was the writer was actually the writer, because I went back and looked at his account. Yep, I also got to meet a cat boomer. Why did your boss hug you though? She's that kind of person. Now let's sleep. You were dozing off back there. You're right. Good night, Jill. So we got the happy ending, huh? That's cool. We'll play some more tomorrow. Good night. So, there we go. Yeah, you know what? I'm glad I played through this game. I'm definitely glad I played through this game. It's very fun. It's very fun. Now play Cyberpunk. So, there's a small issue with me trying to play Cyberpunk. For whatever reason, Cyberpunk will not read off my GPU. It goes strictly off my CPU. And I can't find, like... I've looked up, like, ways to try to fix that, to get it to read off my GPU. And, like, nothing is happening. Oh, wait a minute. Saturday, February 25th. Jill, I can't believe you actually made me do that sleepover thing. You didn't have to accept, you know. Oh. Uh-oh. Shut up. I'm having a good time. Oh, man, and Gabby are doing Jill's hair. Jill looks so miserable. See, even Gabby is having fun. Relax a bit. Yeah, whatever. You know, Alma, you remind me a bit of my sis. I do? How? You always manage to get a reaction from Jill. Sis always said that Jill acknowledging your presence is the best way to know she likes you. You're talking too much, Gabby. Aw. It's different with you, though. With my sis, Jill was more frustrated. Like this one time where she brought her a shirt that... You're talking too much, little girl. A shirt that what? That had a pic of a cucumber on it. Oh my god. Cucumber? Ow, what are you doing with my hair? Sorry, it got stuck in one of my fingers. Seriously? So I'm a bit like Lenore then? No, you just remind me of her a bit. Moreover, my sister wasn't as ass. What this girl's trying to say is that with your tits and ass, you could build a Lenore and a half out of the mass. What the girl? That just means there's enough to share with both of you. Well, then. Share? You're talking too much, Alma. Oh, Lord. That's funny. We're just bouncing around different dates. Wait. Is this Dorothy and Streaming Chan still going at it? Oh, get the NVIDIA drivers for Cyberpunk? Where do I get those, cats? With this 3070 Ti in there, it shouldn't be so dependent on the CPU now. Yeah, that's the thing, though, James. Like, my CPU is still spiking up to, like, 90%. Whereas, like, the GPU is, like, only, like, 4%. So, yeah, it was still wanting to read off the... It was still wanting to read off the integrated CPU. It, like, was not wanting to read off on the GPU at all. So, yeah, the guy had a fantasy about a woman cast... Oh, my God. I tried for an hour to convince him it's a bad idea, and I finally got to him. We finally moved to the bedroom, and it turns out the guy has a weird implant where his... Oh, my God. It's basically a removable... I suppose the guy really liked that fantasy and made sure he could live it out properly. Anna. Oh, look at Dorothy. I once saw a guy at the hospital in the emergency room after having been castrated to fulfill a fantasy. I wonder if it's the same guy. Oh, no. I have enough problems with just one, you know. Just one what? Was just listening to one of your anecdotes. You told me about the Neo Tijuana thing. And now this. Don't you have a more subdued story? Come on, Joe. You're an adult. You can take that much. Yeah, I mean, well, like I said, it just doesn't want to read off the GPU for some reason. Shut up. Well, The last time I spoke with my mom, I asked her the story of her daughter. Turns out her name was Anna. Huh? And now you pretended it's a surprise? Quiet, you. She fought against nanomachine rejection for most of her life. She even lost a girlfriend she made in the hospital with that same sickness. Apparently, sometime after she got out of the treatment, a truck hit her and killed her. Jesus, that's terrible. But even then, she was amazing. She was? Eh? Yeah, she kept up her studies while still in the hospital. She was a self-taught honor student. Not only that, she also ranked among top 5 candidates in at least 3 college admission exams. She also played the piano and guitar. Well, being confined to a room does that, I guess. I mean, fully able-bodied people, they can barely do half of that. But she practically accomplished all that by herself. And she also beat nanomachine rejection, a disease that only 2% of humans suffer and even less survive. It took a trucking truck to take her down. She was great, and I think I'm sort of like her sister. Silly Becky. Honey, did you say something? I did not. Weird. I swear I heard somebody call me Silly Becky. Come again? It's not uncommon for me to hear stuff from far away and think I've heard it nearby, but you're the only one nearby that knows my real name, so it was weird. Oh well. As I was saying, the ball sack guy. Oh man, so we're just bouncing around to like different dates and stuff like that with everybody, huh? Gillian. I guess this is where we part ways, huh? Sadly, I'm bound to this city. I can only falsify my identity effectively around here. I really want to thank you, Chief, for the second chance you gave me. If we ever cross paths again, Gil, we're leaving for like a week and a half or something. Don't be so dramatic. And you're taking care of my apartment. We will cross paths because I live there. Damn. Try switching the DirectX in-game to a lower version. I don't think it even gave me that option, to be honest. I'll have to go back and look. The time you spend setting up a useless farewell could be used to asking me things about the place, like where the switches and valves are. But I already know. They're in that control panel you made. But I like talking about that control panel. I'm proud of it. Dana is so simplistic. It's great. Speaking of obsessive likes, Jill, stop calling Armitage. She'll take care of your 4-ball just fine. Oh, Alma's looking after her cat. I'm not worried about him. I'm worried about me. I've never been away from 4 this long. I don't know what I'll do. You'll do just fine. You did pretty well for at least 25 years before finding him. Yes, but we're leaving. Oh yeah, before I forget, I left you a box of condoms on the first drawer of the desk. You what? You what? Hey, if he wants to bring his new girlfriend or whatever here, I want him to be ready. Oh, but just one condition. If you're gonna fuck like rabbits, stay away from my room. I have too many pics of my Emoto there, and I don't want their eyes soiled. Emma who? Little sister. Then just say little sister. Yeah, whatever. First stop, Panama. Here you can now save heart data. Loading heart data from the title screen or bar will let you start over from the day 1 while keeping your items and money. Thank you for playing. Well, there we go. That was... There we go. So now we have New Game Plus if we wanted to do that. Which, honestly, to be honest, we may do a New Game Plus one day. That was just too good. Oh, look, the title screen changed too. There's Gabby right there. That was dope. That was fun. That was fun. That was a nice little story. Yeah, that was adorable. Okay, so you know what? I think it's a good place to go ahead and stop the stream for tonight, though. Because yeah, that was a good time. That was a good time. That was good old fun. But with that said, appreciate you guys watching. Appreciate you guys hanging out. I didn't realize we were actually going to finish like that early. I thought I still had like a little bit of story left, but nope, we finished up Valhalla, and like I said, it looked like I had a good ending, so it was fun. Surrogate sister now? Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, that's pretty much what it is. So, ooh, there's a update to Rogue Genesia. Let's go ahead and download that update real quick. Yeah, I guess what I'll do is I'll just look up, like I said, I'm going to end the stream, but I'll go ahead and, look up drivers here and see. Check for updates. It says I have the latest drivers. It says I have all the latest drivers already downloaded. RZA next? No, not quite, because I still want to finish Soul Hackers. So I think finishing Soul Hackers is going to be the next thing I do. As far as the live stream stuff goes and everything. So yeah, definitely going to finish Soul Hackers first, and then probably going to do maybe start up RZA after that, or Ryza, I should say. But yeah, that's going to be it, guys. That's the live stream tonight. Thanks for watching. Appreciate you guys hanging out. If you guys want, you can follow me on Twitter and Instagram, which is at RCBDraws. I do also now have a Patreon for my artwork that I do. So if you guys want to check that out, it'd be easier for me just to post the link than actually like say it, because unfortunately Patreon doesn't allow me to do the like custom links, I think. So boom, we'll post that Patreon link. There it is right there. Pretty sure the drivers you have are newer than the one major, so I won't let you downgrade, but check to see if it is optimized in the GeForce EXP. How would I go about doing that? Game app and optimization ready. Keep your games and applications optimized. That's all checked. It says automatically optimize newly added games and applications. View supported games and applications, 22 games. Oh, well, let me go ahead and end the stream, and then James and Cats, I'll do a Discord call, and I'll share my screen just to kind of take a look at everything. So, but with that said, guys, appreciate y'all watching, appreciate y'all hanging out. Y'all take care, be easy. I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.